Hello riders or not, today on the vlog is first impressions of my first loan from Royal Enfield Meteor. All day long in the nice British summer I've been waiting to ride and film that bike. Finally, I couldn't wait any longer. It was only just a little bit drizzling when I left home, but it started pouring so badly, so I had to find a shelter and film here before the bike got very filthy, show you in its beauty and glory. When I got it delivered, I thought, wow, this is a lot more classic looking than I thought it will be. The pictures that I saw didn't have this little rest and it didn't have the screen. With that looks completely classic. And I had an issue. I don't have a helmet to wear with that, and I don't have clothing that would match that vibe. Don't think I do. But then, guys, I found a pair of gloves that matches this color perfectly, and they are not even brown. They are ox blood red. Let me show you. Look at this. So from now on, riding a Royal Enfield, I'll be wearing those. I haven't been wearing those for quite some time, so that will be my go-to pair. Don't ask it where it's from, because that is not my channel sponsors. However, Moto, the jeans and the jacket, all with protection, abrasion and everything, are my channel sponsors. Also, if you will purchase directly through the link that it is in the description, you will help me as a full-time YouTuber, because I will get some commission. Even though my first motorcycle and my only working motorcycle is Harley Davidson, it's a Sportster, so it's a little bit more sporty than this. This is a cruiser sitting position, an entrance level, a small cruiser, and I'm not particularly big fan of the cruiser sitting positions, so I will try to talk about it not from my own opinion, but get my brain and get my head into somebody who really likes classics and who really wants a cruiser, but chooses not a big one. Maybe you haven't been riding for a long time, maybe you had a big gap like my dad did, for example, and you feel intimidated riding a big bike. Maybe you have some health problems, which happens as well in this life, and you can't ride big bikes. Maybe you just passed your license and you are very into classics, very into cruisers, and want to go that direction and want to start on the bike that you will feel comfortable on. And I think that's when Royal Enfield ticks the boxes. But this is, guys, bear in mind, this is not a full review. This is my first impressions. How does it feel that first day? Imagine you just bought it. You just passed your license or started riding after a long time and just got this brand new Royal Enfield. This is what today is about. How easy it is to start riding and how does it feel. And of course, I can't get entirely into the mode of the beginner rider or somebody who has restrictions of riding, but still I can do my best to imagine how does it feel, and getting there from my home is very easy. It's absolutely effortless, it's absolutely not intimidating, very comfortable sitting position, very easy, smooth throttle, but still quite torquey. It's a little bit more torquey than I expected it will be. I thought it will be a bit of a, but no, it's quite good. I want to show you around. Before it got filthy, I want, guys, to show you how beautiful, classic looking motorcycle it is. Ready? So as I mentioned, it has a little rest if you're taking a pillion, or if you have a back to strap or something that could be very helpful. That would be very easy to strap something on. It's very solid feeling as well. I'm surprised that for the price that you pay, you're getting such a solid feeling motorcycle. Really surprised, guys. All the wiring here doesn't look messy. It looks quite neat and quite attention paid to the detail and quite well made. Really, guys, that is very impressive. It also has a pillion pegs, so definitely suitable for 2 people to ride. It doesn't feel like you will be struggling, or it doesn't feel scooter-like. Despite the quite small single-cylinder engine, I think it is more than what I expected. Definitely more, because I thought the difference between the fast motorcycle that I just had or heavy cruisers that I rode recently and that I own, it will be very different, but no, it feels great. I mean, for the first impressions, I can't complain about it. Overall, I think it's a sweet looking motorcycle and it's very easy to ride, and probably it's just about time to get out and ride it for a little bit, to show it on the road. It's still raining, not as bad as before, but I can still see the rain on the puddles. To all my followers from India, this is the review from Great Britain. Welcome to England. Thankfully the rain stopped. We'll be splashing loads of puddles most probably riding. Look at it. Well, the bike is very easy to maneuver. It's very unusual to have it so quiet and to recognize that nobody can hear me. I have to be extra careful with this. Just get out the town. But it's very easy. I mean, I do understand why it is called entrance level in this country at least. I'm sorry if I'm not right in some other countries where bikes are smaller cc usually and it's not an entrance level. I apologize, but in this country where I ride and in Europe it's an entrance level cruiser, and I understand why. It is very easy to ride it, and if you are in the traffic and if the road is wet, bumpy, whatever shit on the road and gravel, anything, it handles very well. I don't know why I have warning light. Probably have to contact Royal Enfield about that. I just want to ride it. I don't have time to contact Royal Enfield. I need to go that way. I'm planning to take you guys to, maybe to take you to the beach. I don't know. It depends. I'll decide on the way. I just want to get out of the town, so that's the easiest way to get out of the town. Plus, I can try some faster riding. So 50 miles per hour, no problemo, not at all. That's nice. It's nice and smooth, easy to handle. You can see no hands, just goes in the straight line. The engine braking is very nice and smooth. It's no significant jump, but no significant slowdown either. I like it. You can sip your tea, steer it, everything. Cool. I'm not sure if it is cruise control. I'll check it for a full review. I'll definitely check online and I'll read more of what Royal Enfield has to say about it. Now it's about how do I feel on it today on the first ride. bike will be so filthy. Good old British summers. Alright, so I don't know where to go now. Oh yeah, we'll go this way. He also has installed GPS. That's what this little circle is for. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't downloaded the app. I haven't checked it yet. But that's apparently what it is. It shows time separately as well. If the weather will be nicer, that would be quite enjoyable ride, to be honest. It is still quite enjoyable though, it's 40 here. Big puddles everywhere. Mirrors are brilliant. You can see so much. I almost don't cover it at all, just a tiny little bit with my shoulder. Brilliant, brilliant, nice mirrors. I really like them. And it suits the classic look, I think. Even though it's Mickey Mouse and I don't particularly like it, but I think it goes well with this classic look. Okay, national speed limit, which is 60. Definitely feels faster than when you ride bigger bikes, which adds a thrill. Imagine if the bike is like when I had my MX-5, it was a slow sports car, slow. I had an MK1, but the thrills that I had driving at speed limit, I mean, if I would have a fast sports car, I would always constantly have to risk my license to have a thrill. Whereas on my MX-5, I always did. So riding slow bike like this up to a speed limit, it feels faster, so it means it's more thrilling. Now we came to Dedham. I love this place. I love it so much. It's so pretty, and also it has a river with a very nice river bank where you can swim and you can use your, what is called, flat board, I think, like that board where you just stand and do the stuff, just float on the river. That's quite popular now in UK. That's what people do. Look at the cute houses here. I love this place. It's very, very cute. Beautiful. little cottages. That's where this fits so nicely. In the little countryside villages with little cottages. Like, imagine having one here. You would probably have to use a motorcycle to go to the nearest shop or the nearest town or the gym. Just go little country lanes, no effort, easy cruise, no pushing, no trying, no getting frustrated when you're stuck behind the L-plate car. Just enjoying your ride, smiling all the way. That's where it fits so perfect. And if you have Meteor and you're watching this, or you intended to buy one, let us all know, let all the people know where you intended to ride it or where you ride it and how does it feel for you, how do you like it. Because I know lots of people reading comments as well, and having a comment by a real owner or somebody who had it for a long time, that's priceless, guys. You can say so much more than what I can say. That's what I can say about my Harley by doing, like, after I did 50,000 miles on it and have it, not entirely 50,000, nearly 50,000 still, and having it for 6 years. I can say so much more about it than what I can say about a bike having it for a few weeks. Still, I can say more than riding it for an hour. But please, always, if you have a chance, if you have time, leave a comment of how it is that bike, that particular model, for you, and how do you like it. Okay, we will go this way. I have no idea where we will go. We'll just go that way. We still have lots of fuel, so it's the fuel consumption. This shows the fuel, and they haven't moved yet, which is disturbing because that is on. So I don't know if it is because it's broken. I really don't want to get stuck without the fuel somewhere. That would be so embarrassing. So probably we have to check on the next stop how we're doing with fuel and if the fuel gauge is showing the right amount, because it happened to me before. I trusted the fuel gauge of a motorcycle and it wasn't not moving. It moved, but then it didn't at the end, and at the very end I got stuck. I stopped. Let me check where we're going. So this way we're going to Harwich, Manningtree. Let's go to Manningtree. Sorry guys, who is behind? Let's go to Manningtree. Because from Manningtree I know how to find home. So we're having a little loop around, nice country roads, all horses, everything. Wow. And like road like this, for example, on a super sport, I wouldn't like it. It's too bumpy, it's wet, it's not a pleasant road to ride. But on this, it doesn't matter, because look, I'm going 40 miles per hour. So really, I found the filthy and not very nice roads nicer on scramblers or on the bikes like this, which is not particularly fast and sport orientated, very relaxed, so you just go through it and have fun. Guys, it smells divine. I'm really enjoying that ride. Shouldn't be right in the middle of the road. I'm sorry if you are a cyclist, but cyclists in this country are not very nice people. So see, the road like this, it's not many bikes that I like riding roads like this, and this I really don't mind. I really quite enjoying. because it's a little bit more fun than going motorway or nice smooth road where you can want to twist the throttle and go faster. On this, it doesn't matter. It's having fun. Blind corner. Here we go. Come on, Meteor. Come on, boy. You can do it. You can go faster. Can't see fuck all here. Okay. Are we in Manningtree already? Guys, I am smiling. Having fun. I found another beautiful, peaceful spot where I can do my pieces to the camera without being disturbed too much. Well, I just spoke with somebody local who came here to walk the dog, and he's all grey hair, I believe in 50s or 60s, and he said back in the days, and that means quite a while ago, I used to ride bikes like this when they were made. And I said, this is 2023. From the first look, he thought this is a classic motorcycle, like back in the days. So from the first look, that looks like a classic motorcycle. Hello! Hello! All the dogs are so friendly here. Thank you. It's such a nice place. I got to stroke like 3 dogs already. I might come here more often. So after this little ride that I had and covering some wet roads and covering some bends, some faster roads and slower roads. Didn't go to motorway, but I went on the road where the speed limit was 60 or even 70 miles per hour. Going over 60 miles per hour, it feels like pushing. It doesn't feel as enjoyable as up to that speed. Up to 60 miles per hour if you are not intended to ride faster, and by the law it's not many roads where you can ride faster except from the motorways, which is not enjoyable to ride anyway. It's brilliant. It is a brilliant little cruiser. And that man that I met, I forgot to ask his name, but he said that bikes like this are so enjoyable on the country lanes just to get somewhere. It's always also so much cheaper. And he is absolutely right. Either back in the days or now, this still gives a big smile. I was smiling all the way here. And now I'm gonna put the 360 on the top so you can see me with the bike riding from like the different angle. Some of you are asking what camera I use for that, so I'm using 360 guys here on the selfie stick. The full review of the Meteor is after the loan is finished. I don't have a limit for that this time, so I don't know when it will be. Probably not for too long because other bikes are waiting to be ridden and reviewed, and I'm picking up the next one, not from Royal Enfield, the fast Suzuki on Monday. And afterwards, guys, I'm doing some very, very excited trips, so stay tuned, as well as going to do my builds and everything, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. No, I can't say that now, can I? Because I'll still be riding. So yeah, let's go for a ride.